Okay, y'all, it has been way too long. I had planned on editing and having stuff to post periodically throughout my moving process, but honestly, it just didn't work like that. So I don't even remember what we talked about the last time I posted, but I'm gonna just go ahead and throw everything out there so I can just get y'all updated or whatever, get myself updated because clearly I don't know what's going on. First off, though, the video I'm doing an acrylic set, and let me tell y'all how bad my mind is. When I opened these files up or whatever and was looking, I could not figure out for the life of me why one foot was already done, and I'm starting on the other foot, and I was like, wait a minute, did I soak off? Did I? It's just my mind is bad because it's been so long since I made this video, but she just came with blank toes for a full set, and I went ahead and did the right one because it's further away from the camera, and then I only recorded the left foot. So that's why it's at this angle. That's why one of them is already done. You can't even see it from this angle, but that goes to show you how damn crazy my mind is. But anyway, back to the actual topic at hand. So for those of you who don't know, I moved to Atlanta. I relocated to Atlanta um the first of the new year, and honestly, I've just been um getting settled in, to be honest, unpacking, uh trying to find the perfect suite. um and honestly, I really just took a well deserved break because if you know, you know, I was working a ton. um I always have worked a lot, but especially that last month or two before I moved, I was working like 12, 15 hour shifts. So I just honestly been taking a break. I prepared my move to where move and have a time I could move and have time to catch my breath. I didn't have to jump up and go find just anywhere to work. I didn't have to, y'all get what I'm saying. So I honestly just been taking a well needed break. I've been decorating. Um, I'm just now getting everything settled into my apartment, but I don't feel complete all the way because some of the things, like for instance, I ordered a TV stand for my living room TV. That's like a bookcase thing. It's real cool. I'll put up a picture. It ended up getting damaged in transit, so they sent it back. So I've been like trying to figure out what I want to do about that because my living room doesn't feel complete. It's not going to feel complete anyway because I still plan on putting up a lot of artwork that I haven't printed out yet. But on the furniture end, it's not complete. I really need to get my TV off that little side table. But that's neither here nor there. I barely even sit in my living room. It's really just for looks. Because I'm kind of going for a certain aesthetic or whatever. But yeah, so I moved. I transitioned from Jackson to Atlanta, and I love it out here. Like I said, I just been honestly just getting settled in. Um, and until I find the perfect suite, which will probably be about February, I'm going to work out of a shop down here and just have my clients come there. Um, like I said, until I find that perfect location, because I can go anywhere and do nails from anywhere, but I don't want to get in any leases or commit to anything until I find one that I really like. You know, one that's in a good location. Da 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 da. So that part will definitely be coming soon. I will keep y'all updated with that or whatever. But so yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I posted sometime in December that I was moving or whatever. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, go do that. But you wouldn't have known I was moving. But that's the reason why I haven't posted in 3 weeks. And like I said, I planned on having content to have going out every week. I did have the content, I just didn't have it edited and stuff. Cause honestly, you is just busy. Just been a busy time. But I love Atlanta. If any of y'all are in Atlanta interested in nail services, you're gonna have to let me know. Like I said, go follow my Instagram and stuff so y'all can keep updated. If I'm ever not posting on YouTube, you can always get on Instagram, and I'm way more. I post way more often on there. So that's pretty much it for the where have I been. Um, and I wanted to do this little Q&A because some of these questions I've had for the longest. And honestly, I'd really just picked some I picked some of the ones I already had, and then I made a recent post, and it was like one of those posts where it's a bunch of questions, and then people just slide up and tell you the number. Um, so I just picked 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I did 9. I should have did a complete 10, but whatever. I picked 9 questions um, that I'm gonna go with, and I'm gonna answer them. So let me catch my breath. I also wanted to move that camera up a little bit so y'all can make sure, so I can make sure y'all can see. Like I said, I did these toes like in December, so I honestly don't even remember what color this is. It looks like Valentino Bad and Bougie. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Uh, it might be Cover Flamingo. It's one of the two. So the first Q&A question is, were you self-taught? I am self-taught. I did go to school to get my license, but if you know, you know, nail school, cosmetology school in general, unless you have a really good teacher, it doesn't teach you much. You pretty much just get schooled in sanitation. That's about the only thing they really just teach. But everything else, you pretty much learn yourself. And I was doing nails before I went to school. And so anything I learned in school was like just stuff me and my classmates bounced off of each other, and stuff I just learned from just doing nails in general. But yeah, I'm self taught. I didn't even watch YouTube videos. Just because I'm not a visual learner, I have to do things physically to learn. I have to like do stuff for myself, and then it clicks in my head. I'm not really a visual learner. Now, if somebody is visually teaching and is also talking, I can kind of put it together in my head. But like I said, I'm definitely more of a doer. I don't know why I've always been like that. Um, Especially with math, like when I was in school, I would copy down what they were saying or whatever, but a lot of times I wouldn't get it until I got home and started doing it myself. And then it's like once I started putting it in motion, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that now. So yeah, I was self-taught. I did go to school to get my license though. Um Next one is my favorite shape slash style, all time favorite style. My favorite shape is square. I used to be a coffin fiend. I think because like I hear people say all the time that they don't like coffin. I think it's because they were used to people who just did. I mean, I used to always hear people say they don't like square, and even still now some people would say that, and I think it's because they went to people who gave them that chop shop thick ass super wide chunky square, and that's all they know when they think of square. So they know coffin is the only shape that traditional sh- traditional chop shops know how to do, and it looks somewhat slimming, so they just go with coffin. But if you know how to do a good square, you're good. So I love square. I do not like coffin, me personally. I will still see other people do it sometimes, and I like it, but I don't know. I just don't like coughing like that. I don't even like it when I do it. I don't know why. I have some nail tech friends. Like I said, they'll do coughing and I'll see it and love it. But overall, I don't like coughing. I don't like doing it, and I don't like it on myself. My all time favorite style for nails, I don't really have a favorite, honestly, because I like all different types of stuff. I don't really want to limit myself to just one set, but if I had to pick, I think I would say French tip. You can't go wrong with French. And I just wanted to say I had to build this nail like that because it was one of those days in the shop where it was super cold. And the or yeah, it was super cold because like I said, I filmed this um in December. It was super cold, and the acrylic was drying slow. I added a little bit too much monomer. Yeah, it was sometime in December, so it was cold in the shop and the acrylic was drying slow. I added a little bit too much monomer, but like y'all as y'all can see, I didn't panic. I just made it go as far as it would go, and I filled the rest in, and you can't even tell that anything went left. And then the second one, no, the third question is favorite products. to not favorite products, recommended products to start out with. I say go ahead and invest in Young Nails. Their monomer and cover colors are the best. That's what I use till this day. Colors, honestly, a lot of it you're gonna have to just kind of trial and error, because some colors will be decent to work with, but it's not the best as far as like strengthening the nail. So sometimes you'll have to use the color and then cap it. Um, I'm trying to think who can I even recommend. I like eye gel. You can use Glam and Glitz. A lot of them are hard to work with though, and you probably will have to encapsulate. Or you can try adding clear to some of these colors that'll just give it a little bit more strength. Not so much to the point where it messes with the color, but just, put some in there just to give it more strength. If all else fails, you can always just do a thin color and cap it to give it some structure. But colors is, like I said, that one is kind of trial and error. Just use your best judgment. Just whatever you do, don't spend all your money. Ooh, a lot. Let's get off. Don't spend all your money trying to buy. His career, ooh, Kyrie. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to watch the game and record. ah, let me just go to the next question, y'all. Ethnicity. I get this a lot. I'm black and white. Good old black and white. I don't know why I wrote this like this. I think I meant to say, have you always knew you were gonna be a nail tech? Like I said, this first half of questions is super old, so I couldn't even tell you how long ago somebody asked me this. It's no telling where that screenshot is. I'm pretty sure that's what it was though. Have you always knew you were going to be a nail tech? No, I did not. I went to college for computer science. To this day, I'm still a very big computer nerd. I love technology. I was thinking I was gonna be a software developer, preferably for Rockstar. If you know, you know. But I kind of lost my love for it, and shortly after I graduated college, I realized I wanted to do nails, so I went to college for it. I took the nail program, and the rest is history. I've been doing nails ever since. But no, that wasn't like a huge dream of mine. I graduated in May of 2019 from college. Literally a couple months later, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to nail school. And I just, I made it into my career pretty much. My career for the moment anyway. Because I don't believe in, oh, you have to do one thing for the rest of your life. But that's another story for another day. So I picked a couple from this next batch, the more recent questions. Somebody said, what is one thing? This is the one where it's the different questions and people pick numbers. So the first one is one thing that drives you every day. Money. Money is the motivation. I'm not saying that money is everything, but if you ain't got money, you can't make moves, you can't provide for your family, you can't do shit without money these days. So money is the motivation, because like I said, money is security. Money itself does not just make me happy, but it makes me happy to be able to do as I want, and I can help my family if I need to. I can pay my bills on time. So money is the motivation. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's something I say all the time. If you don't work, you don't eat, and slow feet do not eat. So that's something to think about. Keep that one on your brain, y'all. What were you doing before you started your own business? I was working at Walmart, going to nail school, and doing nails at home on the side. Do I work best around things that inspire me or a clean space? I work best around a clean space. I don't like a bunch of clutter. Anytime I'm doing nails, my clients can tell you I'm quick to throw shit back where it was. I don't like a bunch of clutter. I don't like it. It bothers me. Um, the next one, favorite PlayStation. Oh Lord, favorite playlist slash album to listen to. I don't have a favorite playlist. Well, actually, I do. It's one of pretty much any random R&B playlist on Spotify. Like I just go on Spotify, do R&B, and whatever pops up, 90s, 2000s, whatever, I just click on it. Or I'll go to my liked songs and I'll do the R&B filter, and it'll pull up all my R&B music as far as Spotify knows anyway. Um and I'll play that. That's what I play most of the time. Just because it's like easy listening. Everybody don't want to sit up listening to Boosie and Youngboy all day. So yeah, that's what I'll be listening to. And the last one is your business values. This one you can kind of take it how you want to, if that makes sense. Like I feel like you could take this multiple ways, but overall, some of my biggest business practices I live by, and I tell people this, is pretty much practice what you preach. I know a lot of us had these strict rules and, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I understand that. I know it's a put off for a lot of people, but I think the reason why a lot of people are put off, partially because some people are trifling, but mainly because they have had such bad experiences with other people that when they see all them rules and shit, they're thinking like, man, this person probably ain't shit. I'm not finna deal with this. They probably gonna cancel on me the same day. Woo, woo, woo. That's why it's so important to uphold all the things that you ask of your clients. Like I know my policy list, it's not just super long, it's not just super strict. It's actually not even up right now. But it's pretty much straight to the point. Honestly, all you gotta do is show up and be on time and you're good. But like I said, I pride myself in not doing unnecessarily rescheduling and canceling just because I'm going to the club. Like I see a lot of horror stories where people, I literally know somebody who the day they were supposed to get a service done, the person was not there and they hit them up like, hey, I'm somewhere doing this and that. I won't be too much longer, just wait on me. And they ended up waiting like 3 or 4 hours to get their whatever did. I don't even remember if they ended up getting it done, but shit like that is not a good look. It makes all young bad business owners look bad, and y'all know people love to black bash. People love to bash black businesses, so let's just stop giving these people stuff to talk about. All right, be on time. If you gonna want your clients to be on time, and if they not, you gonna charge them a fee. You need to deduct money when you're late, or throw them a extra design, an extra charm, like something. Like everything ain't just how many pennies can I get. Like if you always punctual, always on time, always fair, you got more room to, uphold your clients to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people who don't do right by their clients. And they be talking about y'all. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all comment and tell me y'all thoughts or whatever. Goodbye.